What do you get when you put wilderness and people together? I'll tell you. You will not get anything that excludes mystery and legends. From strange animal sightings to unexplained deaths and disappearances, the 30 miles and 148,000 acres of the Zion National Park have a little more to tell than just the wonders they promise. You are welcome to our channel. In today's video, we will be looking at the top mysteries behind Zion National Park. The Angel Landings Mystery. Many have called Zion National Park a heaven on earth. And with a name like Angels landing to one of its incredible hiking sites, can you fault that? Except there is a twist to it, a very scary twist. Angel Landings is one of the features and places in the Zion National Park that has gathered a lot of controversy and mystery around it. One part of the mystery of Angel Landings is its reports by experts to be a standard hiking location, with about 5.2 miles of round trip leading to an elevation of some 1,500 feet, and yet so daunting for even experienced hikers and admirers. It is a typical small but mighty. Many hikers turn around at the Scout Lookout Point to avoid the more crazy parts of Angel Landings, such as its sharp drop-offs and narrow paths. Travis Hadji, an associate professor who studies deaths in the national park system, who also used to work in the Park Service, had this to say about it. If it's not the most dangerous trail in America, it is one of the top 5. Now, what would make him say something so serious about such an intriguing location? Here is the shocker. 13 people have died while hiking that trail since 2000. Here are a few facts that really put this mystery in perspective. The hikers died before or after the chain section was installed on the narrow paths to the summit. 44% of the falls happened at the top. Most of the people who died were usually alone, mostly after being separated from their groups. For instance, a 13-year-old girl who fell to her death in 2013 did so when she was separated from her group. Most of them were men. Most were visiting tourists from outer states or countries. The park authorities indicate that starting April 2022, hikers will need to obtain a permit to explore Angel's Landing. This directive is a measure put in place in an attempt to curb the mystery altogether. But will it really be the end of it? Guess what? What you just heard doesn't even come close to the next mystery. I am about to tell you about the most popular national park in the US. But before we move on that, remember to subscribe to this channel for more exciting stuff like these. Hit that button now. All right, now where were we? The legend of Angel Margaret. Have you heard of the mystery behind the legend of Angel Margaret? It is one of the eeriest mysteries to have happened in Zion National Park. The story unfolded in 1972 when a family went camping in the Zion National Park, totally oblivious of the unforgettable incident about to happen to them. As part of what they had planned to do in the park, they decided to hike along one of the many pristine that characterize this very popular park. While on a hike, their daughter, Becky, suddenly lost her footing and slipped off the edge of the cliff. Between the time her mummy shrieked and the time Becky had well gone off the cliff, she was already about 20 feet off the edge of the cliff, headed to certain demise. Things suddenly took an interesting turn at about 30 feet down the cliff. Becky's fall was halted when her dress was caught in some branches. As the family watched on in horror, the most unusual thing happened. Her big brother began to sing the words, "Come to Zion, come to Zion. Zion's walls shall sing with praise." Now, this is the most incredible part of the story as told so far. As Becky's brother sang the song, a woman with an angelic appearance materialized beside young Becky's hanging body. She freed her and carried her up the steep slope of the pristine back to where her family was watching. She went ahead to introduce herself simply as Margaret, turned around, and disappeared as mysteriously as she had come. A wildlife habitat like no other. With over 148,000 acres of land to cover, you can expect that the Zion National Park has quite the inclusion on the mystery's creation and wildlife offer. The park is so large and expansive that its ecosystem is considered one of the most layered and varied in America, and by extension, the world. We are not in haste to disagree with the officer for the park's public information, Amanda Rowland, when she says, "Beauty and danger go hand in hand in Zion National Park." There are 4 different life zones in the park. These include woodland, coniferous forest, riparian, desert. Some of the animals you only hear of in bedtime stories live within these 4 life zones. Reports indicate that there are some 7 to 5 mammals, 289 species of birds, 32 different types of reptiles, and an occasional appearance of mountain lions. Imagine that! What other mysteries have you heard about the Zion National Park? Let us know in the comments. Remember to like and share this video. See you in our next mystery adventure.